Good morning. 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday morning. It is November 10th. November 10th, 2014. Hard to believe, huh?
I know. The year is just flying by. Pretty soon it'll be 2015.
I'm not really sure why every day I say it's hard to believe the date. Because it really isn't hard to believe, huh? I should get rid of that.
Oh, there you go.
That line. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, because we know the next day is going to be here in 24 hours.
Exactly. It's very easy to believe, actually.
Yeah, exactly, because it's never going to end until the end of the world, and then there won't be ever any more days. Then you can say
really?
It's hard to believe, right?
Then we don't have dates after that? Really?
Yeah, I mean, we'll just be floating around in wherever.
What date is it today? Same as it was yesterday.
Yeah, yep. No more days. Just
That'd be interesting. It's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
Interesting concept.
Can you imagine that?
That's what prehistory is.
Uh-huh.
Before we started writing it down.
Yeah, right.
I hope you had a good weekend. We've got a good show this morning, 7:35. This coming Saturday is the new enrollment period for the affordable health care. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you still use the word act or not, but they're signing up for the health care. What do you call it when you get money from the government? Not incentives.
You get
dividends. What's the word again?
Oh gosh, I can't remember.
Anyway, where they help you out.
Yeah, welfare, food stamps.
I don't know what it's called.
I forget what word
anyway, this Saturday is the day to sign up, and some people are asking, does that mean I won't be penalized in April when I pay my taxes if I sign up now because I didn't sign up earlier this year?
Right.
I honestly don't know the answer to that, but I do have some information about the health coverage, and I'm not doing this as a way to debate it, nor am I doing it as a way to make fun of it, although we have our opportunities to do that plenty of times.
Yep. This
is just informational stuff if it applies to you or somebody you love or care for, or both, love and care for. So we'll do that at 7:35. Plus, if I have time.
Entitlement? Is that the word? No, it's something else. It's another...
Right, you pay your part, and the government pays
copay.
What is the word?
I can't.
It's Monday. Your brain's not working.
We had that word already, and it just left my brain.
Somebody will call in. Google. Yeah. This is the first Google is doing a broadcast.
Exactly.
8:20 this morning after Galen. Tish Stropes is coming on. She's the director of the HERO programs at Fisher House and the wife of an active duty Air Force husband. Tomorrow, of course, is Veterans Day. Mm-hmm. And we were remembering Veterans Day today and tomorrow here on the show. She's going to talk about the HERO program. Oh, and that's what I wanted to tell you. I have a list of things that are free tomorrow for veterans, free or very low cost.
Wonderful.
Actually, I think everything I have is free. Mm-hmm. I don't know that all these stores are here, in Ocala.
Or restaurants, right? Because restaurants,
some restaurants,
too. Jim George was telling us about some restaurants.
Well, I think Golden Crown is always on the list, right?
Yeah,
right. So anyway,
that's where he's going.
Hold on,
dinner.
Let me answer the phone. Hello?
Hello, Larry and Robin. It's Dan.
Hey, Dan. How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. What's up?
Good. Say the secret word. The duck will come down. You win $100. The secret word of the day is tax credit.
Tax credit? That's not the word I was looking for, but that's what it is. What is the word, though?
They give you tax credits on the health plan.
I know. But what is the word when the government pays part of it?
Yeah, they made up a special word for
No.
For Obamacare.
It's not a special word.
Yeah, but they use this word.
I know.
I don't know. What is this, the $25,000
It's Monday. Thank
you might win some bubble gum if you can come up with that.
And by the way, I do talk on Kelly's show. It's just that when she's got guests, I kind of sit back and say, well, this is a bunch of women. I'm staying out of this.
Yeah, because it's Kelly's show.
You're a smart man.
Kelly's the host.
Thank you, Dan.
But it's the best drinking game of the week because every time you speak, we take a drink of soda. So there you go.
Oh, good. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. All right, thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. What is the word? Oh, now we're gonna go nuts. Let's see.
Yeah.
Come on. What is the now? I guess this is what
Are you looking for the word subsidy?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the word.
Yeah, subsidized. Yeah.
Okay, I'll be by to pick up my bubble gum later.
Okay. Give me a minute to go
subsidy.
to the public.
Yeah, subsidy.
But it will be here.
You're subsidized. But anyway, sign up for it so that you can have your health care subsidized.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And get that tax credit.
Yeah.
Although I don't think that's a tax credit. I don't know. It's a tax penalty if you don't buy it. But I think if you didn't buy it already, I think you're already in for a slapping on the wrist.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so where was I? 8:35 News Bites. We'll take the news and we'll shorten it. Medical reporter Bern Paraiso is coming on. This is a pretty lady. She's been in here before. And she's going to be doing a special show every now and then. Every Monday?
Every Monday.
Every Monday.
13 weeks,
13 weeks. It's like a show.
Yep. It is a show. It's called Medical Reporter.
Bern Paraiso will be out there. I think she's coming into the studio today. But she's going to be a roving reporter going to different medical facilities, correct?
I think so. I think that's what the concept is.
We'll find out from Bern when she gets
see.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Colonel Robert Patrick is coming on at 9:20. He's retired from the U.S. Army. He's the director of the Veterans History Project. The Library of Congress, of course, collects, preserves, and makes accessible the wartime stories of America's veterans for future generations. WOCA participated in this a dozen years ago or so.
Yeah, we were the first.
And I have still some of those audio clips that I went way over. What the limit was. I think the limit was 10 minutes. But I let the veterans who came in, I let them talk as long as they wanted, and I have them all.
Yeah, amazing stories.
I have some of them. Some of those vets have since passed away, and it's a nice thing to have.
Yeah.
They told some amazing stories, too.
They sure did.
It's amazing. Last night I heard the fireworks. There was the show down at the Veterans Park.
Yep, the Kingdom of the Sun concert band.
And I forgot that was going on, and I heard the fireworks, and I thought we were in war.
Yeah, I forgot too. I should have gone there last night.
You couldn't have heard them from where you were.
No.
Okay, so Tim Towie is the friend and legal counsel to Mother Teresa, or was.
Yes.
Not is, because she's unless they have a connection.
Right.
But anyway, he worked with
they might. You never.
Mother Teresa for a dozen years.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Jim Towie is going to be here in Ocala at the Hospice Lessons Learned from Mother Teresa event.
Yep.
That will be on November. That's today.
It's today.
That's today.
Yeah, it's today.
Wow.
He wasn't able to, schedule a time before, but he'll be here today to speak about it. And Mother Teresa sold out event tonight.
Is he coming into the studio?
No, he's going to be on the phone.
He's going to be on the phone.
Yep. Ooh. I know. I kind of turned Italian there.
Is that going to be on the phone?
I wonder what happened.
Get some subsidies for that.
That's right.
Matt Gibbs at 10 o'clock, 10:05 actually. He's the host of the program that answers your questions about your cars. Mm-hmm. From Sunrise Automotive. 10:35, Dr. Paul Moeller is coming on. This guy invented a car that flies, and in some of the prototypes from years gone by, they almost look like flying saucers. Yeah. And they actually work. The big thing, I studied this guy a little bit over the weekend. Dan Martone studied this guy for a long time, actually. Mm-hmm. Actually, Dan booked him, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So, but Paul Moeller explains in his videos that the biggest reason we don't have flying cars right now, the technology to build them is there. Mm-hmm. It's the technology to have traffic in the sky with little cars.
Wow, I can just see those floating, stop signs and stuff like that.
Picture that scene from Back to the Future where there are cars all in a line.
Yeah.
Well, if that indeed is what the future will look like, they're not in a line because those people are really good at flying.
Yeah.
They're in a line because their cars have computers in them that do that for them. So basically, you get in your car. I don't know at what point you control it. Mm-hmm. But basically, you don't control it once it's flying. You kind of tell it, okay, this is where I want to go.
Yeah.
Okay, Captain, sit back. Get your book out, take a nap. I'll take you there. And your car, we've already got this whole thing next year where cars will be driving themselves.
Yeah.
If Paul Moeller is right, and he's been working on this for many, many years. You know who he looks like to me? Art Bell.
Oh, okay.
Remember Art Bell?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I don't know if Art Bell still does that in the late night show anymore or not.
I don't know.
Anyway, Paul Moeller will be on at 10:35 with the flying car. The VTOL, the Vertical Takeoff and Landing Vehicle is what it's called.
Yeah.
The VTOL.
Yeah.
When there'll be a toll booth for the VTOL?
I bet there will be.
How do you pay a toll in the sky?
Yeah. It'll be better for parking lots here. Can you imagine the Paddock Mall parking lot with a whole ground floor of cars, and then all of a sudden the second level is those floating cars?
Well, I don't think they'd be floating. How would you get out? How would you get out?
Well, you'd have to have one of those little ladders. You just throw it over the side and
no.
go down and.
Ay. All right. Dr. Kathleen Sales is a retired psychiatrist with 40 years experience in treating PTSD. Again, another subject that we brought to the show because of Veterans Day. Even though it's tomorrow, we're kind of remembering the vets today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
She's got a book called Attack from Within, the gripping story of recovery from war-induced stress.
Yep.
So we'll have her on 11:05. All right, we ran out of time. I do have some free things you can do if you're a vet tomorrow.
Nice.
And then, of course, we'll talk about the Obamacare previews, plans, prices, and fees and exemptions.
Yeah.
All factual, maybe somewhat commentary-ish. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Joe Chiaro. President Obama in Beijing at this year's APEC forum. He announced an agreement with China to extend short-term visas.
Keep in mind, last year, 1.8 million Chinese visitors to the United States contributed $21 billion to our economy and supported more than 100,000 American jobs. This agreement could help us more than quadruple those numbers.
The White House says the extension could provide a huge cash injection into the U.S. economy. The new head of the VA has compiled a fat list of people he wants out of the agency.
The report we've passed up to the Senate committee and House committee has about 35 names on it. I've got another report that has over 1,000.
Bob McDonald on CBS's 60 Minutes. And a cold front could plunge temperatures as much as 40 degrees today in some parts of the lower 48. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Fox News Early Prime, breaking down business news and its impact on your bottom line. Your World with Neil Cavuto.
That's how I do business. That's why I am business.
Bold positions and brash opinions on the topics America is buzzing about. The Five.
How do you think this will set in with the American people?
This will be the pulse of the nation.
Washington insight and political know-how from the best in the Beltway. Special report with Brett Baer.
The epicenter of the political world is here.
The number one place for fair and balanced coverage. Fox News Channel.
What's wrong with working hard to make our lives and our kids' lives better? Nothing. At Fox Business, we don't have a problem with success. We have a very big problem with those who get in the way of it. We don't come out of the box bashing those who make money, just the politicians stealing it and the bureaucracies wasting it. We're not just sitting behind a desk. We're out in the field, on the floor, with the folks. Because when a story moves forward, so do we.
Fox Business, the power to prosper. Check your local listings.
Who would you feed if you had 50 chicken sandwiches from Chick-fil-A? WOCA and Chick-fil-A in the Paddock Mall have teamed up to reward one organization with 50 chicken sandwiches as a way of saying thanks for the great work that organization is doing in our community. And we need your help. See, there are so many great people doing great things that we need nominations. You can nominate your own organization or any organization you choose. Simply send an email to WOCA@WOCA.com. And in 350 words or less, tell us why the organization you are nominating should receive 50 free chicken sandwiches from WOCA and Chick-fil-A at the Paddock Mall. We'll review your nominations and then select one deserving organization each month. We'll announce the winner and even read the winning entry on the air. Make sure to include the contact name and phone number of the organization that you are nominating. And thanks from your friends at WOCA and Chick-fil-A in the Paddock Mall.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Do you have areas that have started sagging or drooping? Is what you're looking at not quite the same as it was years ago? Are there enhancements you've been putting off? Is there serious damage you need fixed? Then call on us, Damage Control Services, when your roof is sagging and the drywall is drooping after a storm, or your home just needs some enhancements. From damage repairs to new construction, Damage Control Services is here to help.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
You're listening to WOCA, Ocala.
All right, 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Nice looking Monday. We got some cold temperatures moving in. Right now it's not cold. It's 54 degrees. Well, not cold to me. It's cool, which is okay. And I don't see any big drops this week at all. However, that's here. Do you know we're right on that line for that bomb thing? By the way, remember we were speaking to the guy from the weather.gov? Mm-hmm. And he said that the weather.com, which is the weather channel, came up with that whole polar vortex line and the idea of naming winter storms. He said the weather.gov people don't recognize the names of the storms, don't recognize the word polar vortex. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if this other word is also a weather channel invention. The other word is, what's it called again? The bomb cyclone.
Oh, new word.
The bomb cyclone. That's what it says meteorologists say is behind the brutal forecast that could leave Minneapolis under a foot of snow and parts of Montana below 0 degrees this week. Even if you don't live up there, chances are you will still need to really bundle up. I'm reading right now. Mm-hmm. The cold snap will likely affect 200 million people. If you look at the map, later in the week, like maybe next weekend actually, if you look at the map, Marion County right here, we're at the line, the very lowest part of that line that said cold.
Yeah.
The whole country had the word cold.
Yeah.
And there's a line right about here that separates cold from not so cold.
Right.
So won't you come to Florida for a vacation? What was that song? Won't you come to Florida? Remember that song?
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, get that out of the cold. We're on the line, so we can straddle the line.
Yeah, maybe we should take a road trip.
All right, so I want to tell you about the Veterans Freebies. I'll do the Obamacare last, okay? There's a ribbon cutting tomorrow. The Ocala Marion County Chamber and Economic Partnership invite you to their ribbon cuttings. And there's 2 of them tomorrow, actually. Bridging the Gap Foundation and the Angie Lewis State Farm Insurance. Both organizations are having a ribbon cutting tomorrow. Bridging the Gap helps veterans transition back into society. Their ribbon cutting will be at Ocala ATV, which is at 5960 South Pine, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then Angie's ribbon cutting at State Farm Insurance is located at 416 East Fort King. This is the new facility that Joe Reichel has been helping to build and all that. So their ribbon cutting will be tomorrow afternoon at 5:30.
Yeah.
Ribbon cutting. Now theirs says they will be collecting items such as kitchen utensils, hygiene products, food. These items will be donated to the VA homeless shelter at the Old Ritz.
Yeah, nice.
How about that?
Good job, Angie. Always into community.
How about that? All right, now speaking of tomorrow, I know you want to, I don't know if you want to hear the Obamacare. Some people do. So I'll do that.
It's important.
There is some controversial,
yeah, because
we'll get there.
It makes the people that have insurance, not Obamacare, their premiums go up, so we need to hear about Obamacare.
All right, tomorrow, if you are a veteran, first of all, thank you. We stand and salute you, and I don't say that lightly. I just say it quickly so I can tell you some things. But absolutely, we are totally in debt to you forever.
Yes.
Whether you fought in battle or not, I know all of you who didn't fight in battle, even those who do, will be very, very humble and say, I didn't do anything really. Yeah, but you did. You put your life on line, whether you actually were in battle or not. You were willing to die. All right, so you can get a free haircut tomorrow at Great Clips Shops. I don't know if we have one in Ocala.
I think we do. I think we have one.
And if you don't need a haircut tomorrow, by the way, they're offering a card for a free haircut as long as you use it before the end of the year.
Oh, nice.
So free haircut for veterans tomorrow, and if you're already, if you don't need one, get a card and then go get it before the end of the year. At Hooters, the freebie meal on Veterans Day can be worth up to $10.99.
Mm-hmm.
At Applebee's, Chili's, and California Pizza Kitchen all offer free meals from a special menu to vets and active military. We have Applebee's and Chili's here. We don't have a California Pizza Kitchen, though.
No. Mm-mm. And not a Hooters. They moved. They left.
We don't have a Hooters anymore?
No, Hooters was
that's
at
right, that's
Sam's
right, that's right.
Club. Yeah, and then they folded.
You can eat a free buffet at Golden Corral. They're serving free dinner buffets with beverages from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. Okay, this is on Monday, November 17th. Well, this isn't an old thing. I thought I had to look at the date real quick. No, this is new. November. So why are they doing it next Monday?
I don't know.
Bonanza Steakhouses also will offer free buffets next Monday.
Oh.
Monday, November 17th.
Huh.
Not so sure why they're doing that.
I don't know.
Let's see. Shoney's offers its signature All-American Burger free to vets, active duty military, and all day to tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can head to Red Robin and get a Red's Tavern double burger with bottomless steak fries.
Oh, okay.
On the house. Max and Emma's. Is it Emma's or Irma's? Max and Irma's offers a free cheeseburger combo and dessert to vets and active military. I don't know what restaurants are in our area. That's why I'll read them all to you.
Yeah.
Starbucks is offering a free tall brewed coffee tomorrow to all U.S. military veterans and active duty service members and their spouses.
Oh, and their spouses.
Not
That's
bad.
really nice.
Not
yeah.
bad.
Might as well include the spouse, because they stand by thick and thin.
IHOP offers vets and active military free red, white, and blue pancakes from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. tomorrow. Bob Evans also has an all-you-can-eat hotcakes on Veterans Day. Lick a free cone. Handel's homemade ice cream and yogurt shops are giving away free single scoop ice cream cones to all veterans and military personnel tomorrow. Workout for free. 24-Hour Fitness offers free use of their health club to vets and active military through tomorrow. You could go there today, I guess, if we have one of them. Do we have one of them?
No, I don't think so. Not working.
Red Lobster.
Have one of those.
Red Lobster today, tomorrow, all the way through the 13th. They're offering free appetizers to veterans and active duty military. Restaurants owned by Kraftwerks Restaurants and Breweries, which include Gordon Biersch Brewery, Rock Bottom, Old Chicago Pizza, and Chop House and Brewery. I don't think we have any of them here.
No. Mm-mm.
But they're offering free beer.
There you go.
Krispy Kreme is offering a free donut and small coffee to anyone who identifies themselves as a vet or an active duty military. We don't have a Krispy Kreme here, do we?
No. But some Krispy Kreme donuts have their stuff in Jiffy stores.
Yeah, but you're not going to get a free one from them.
Oh.
I don't think. Well, you know what? I shouldn't say no. I don't know. Maybe the Jiffy's, they're called convenience stores. Maybe the convenience stores got the word from the crispy people.
Yeah, they could have.
Chuck E. Cheese. Listen to this. We got a Chuck E. Cheese.
We got one here.
We'll give 20 free tokens to U.S. military vets and active duty military.
There you go.
Through Saturday.
Bring your kids and grandkids.
Oh, bring your children, yeah.
Yeah.
You might like to play a game, too.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And finally, for disabled veterans, J-Dog junk removal and hauling.
Yeah.
Which I guess that's not here. Will offer free junk removal to disabled vets who book their junk removal on Veterans Day.
Oh, okay.
That's got to be. Is that a franchise around the country? Anyway, just thought I'd read them to you. Those are the freebies for vets for Veterans Day tomorrow.
Galen's a vet.
He sure is.
Galen could go to Chuck E. Cheese. His kids
Joe's a
would
vet.
love that.
Tom's a vet.
Yes.
Yeah,
Joe's a vet.
Yes, I said. Christopher's a vet.
Yeah.
I know a lot of vets. Okay. Let's see. People who want to enroll in Obamacare. Jim George is a vet.
Yeah.
Hank Whittier's a vet.
Yes, he is.
People who want to enroll in Obamacare health coverage for 2015 can do so on Saturday.
Why on a weekend day?
Well, it's the 15th. I think they just picked the middle of the month.
Okay.
Anyway, you can window shop prices and benefits. I think beginning last night, you could window shop. You can start to look, see what you're interested in. The preview feature added to the government's revamped healthcare.gov website is intended to ease pressure on the system by allowing curious consumers to sneak peek at prices for health plans a week before enrollment begins. Last year, consumers who tried to use the website were met with errors and delays that prevented millions from signing up for several months. You remember that?
Oh, I do remember that. Bad program.
Challenges are mounting for the second year of enrollment in the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act as Republicans gained control of Congress last week, and the Supreme Court announced it will consider whether a key feature, subsidies, there's the word we couldn't remember, to reduce the cost of insurance should be available to all Americans. Let me continue this after the break, okay?
Okay.
We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Clouds will limit sunshine today. There'll be a couple of showers and a thunderstorm in the area, especially during the morning hours. The high 72 to 76. And clear to partly cloudy skies tonight. The overnight low 50 in a few inland spots. Near 60 along the coast where there may still be a shower early on. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 75 to 79. For Wednesday, mostly sunny, high 76 to 80. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Kevin Harvick wins at Phoenix, and 4 drivers advance to the championship. I'm Joe Moore. This is the Monday Morning Race Refresher, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Open a Coke and enjoy the race.
What does it mean to add refreshing Coca-Cola to an ordinary day? It means your family's celebrating the 5th of July. It's turning the living room floor into the best seat in the house. We're spending a weekend losing your voice while finding it. It means sitting down with a delicious Coke and interrupting the interruptions. After all, there are 364 other days that would love some fireworks. So grab a nice cold Coke and make any day a holiday. Coca-Cola. Open happiness.
Kevin Harvick entered Phoenix expected to be dominant. That he was. He led the most laps and won yesterday in the Arizona desert.
We ran about the same way the first time here and came back. Obviously the cars have gotten better, but put the same stuff underneath it, and it had the same amount of speed in practice. So it's been a nerve-wracking week, because I knew we had the cars all year to get where we needed to be, and as we got to out the gate at Martinsville and kind of had that incident there and got behind, you just never know where it's going to go. You just, you want to go as far as you can, and when you're having a season like this and doing things that we've done this year, you want to finish it out. So I'm just really proud of everybody at Stewart-Haas Racing.
Behind Kevin were Jeff Gordon, Matt Kenseth, Brad Keselowski, and Denny Hamlin. Only 4 advanced after the Phoenix race. They'll move on to Homestead Miami Speedway next weekend. They include Kevin Harvick. Ryan Newman moves on. So does Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin. Those 4 drivers, the survivors of the 2014 NASCAR chase. They'll run for the championship next Sunday at Homestead Miami Speedway, live here on the Motor Racing Network. That's the Monday Morning Race Refresher. I'm Joe Moore on the Motor Racing Network.
Stay informed on everything going on in the Villages with the Village Spectator newspaper. The Village Spectator is exclusively devoted to the Villages with news, commentary, and more. And yes, they have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask is that you tell them where you heard about them. Call Tom's Picks at 804-1223 and pick up your copy of the Village Spectator today.
Now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
All right, thank you. 12 minutes before 8 o'clock, 55 degrees here at the Source, WOCA, broadcasting live, by the way, from the Paddock Mall, just outside the WOCA commissary. Robin, is Santa Claus in the mall, already?
Yes, he came in last Friday.
That's early, yeah?
He's here, yeah.
Didn't Santa Claus used to start on Thanksgiving or the day after Thanksgiving?
The day after Thanksgiving, Santa Claus was everywhere, but he began at the mall at 5 p.m. on Friday the 7th. So
did you go talk to him?
He's also no, I was busy. We were doing. We were downtown Ocala playing.
But you said you came to the mall Saturday?
Friday night at 5 p.m.
And it was hugely packed, right?
Yeah, I was here Saturday, and the mall was totally packed. I had to park far away because I had to, I was here shopping, and great deals too on Saturday. At Penny's, I got $80 worth of stuff for $28, and I thought, thank you.
Wow,
that was wonderful.
Wow.
Wonderful.
All right. Let's get back to the Obamacare, the health care. So with the election day over, some people are saying, don't worry about signing up for this thing because the Republicans are going to undo it anyway. The president says, no, he's not going to let that happen. As far as I can tell, which I just sit here with the microphone, I'll tell you the whole. I mean, it's still in effect, and we've even spoken to people who know a lot about it and say it's going to be hard to undo. But anyway,
it's a law.
Let me just tell you how it is today.
Yeah.
If you don't have coverage in 2015, you will pay the higher of these two amounts. The fee for not having health coverage is calculated one of two ways. If you don't have health coverage, your fee is one of two ways. If you or your dependents don't have insurance that qualifies as minimum essential coverage, and that's fees, exemptions, plans that count as coverage, you'll pay either a percentage of your household income, or a flat fee, whichever is higher.
Yeah, and this is supposed to help people that don't have much money, and the government is socking it to them. Getting as much money as they can.
If you don't have coverage, you'll pay the higher of these two amounts. 2% of your yearly household income. Only the amount of income above the tax filing threshold, about $10,000 for an average individual, is used to calculate the penalty. The maximum penalty in the national average premium for a bronze plan. $325 per person for the year. $162.50 per child under 18. The maximum penalty per family using this method is $975. Wow.
Gosh, that's a lot of money.
If you did not, all right.
That's a lot of food.
If you did not have coverage in 2014, you'll pay one of these two amounts when you file your 2014 federal tax return.
Wow.
1% of your yearly household income. Only the amount of income above the tax. Well, I'm okay. I guess this answers that question. If you sign up, if you haven't signed up yet and you sign up on Saturday, you're still going to be penalized.
Of course, the government wants
Somebody
that
can
money.
correct me if I'm wrong. This is the way I'm reading this. If you did not sign up, if you don't have insurance, you don't have to get the subsidized insurance. By the way, everybody knows that, right? I'm speaking as if you knew this already, and I assume most people know this. If you've had coverage, you've had coverage. That's all that matters. But if you don't have coverage and you would qualify for the subsidized coverage, thank you for putting that word in our brains again.
Yeah, thank you, Pete.
Then signing up on Saturday will not protect you for 2015's income tax time. I say that reluctantly. I could be wrong. Please don't be too mad at me if I am wrong, but that's the way I read this. After 2015, the penalty increases.
Of course it does.
In 2000, so if you don't get it this year, just so you know, the enrollment period that starts on Saturday. You know, you're making a really good point too, Robin. This is for people who can't afford it. And so they can't afford it, and they can't afford even the subsidized version of it, which we had those stories.
Yes, we do.
But if they don't sign up for this one, the penalty increases in 2016. It's $695 per person.
Wow.
$695 per person.
What does the government do with all that
You will
money?
pay the fee on the federal income tax return you file for the year you don't have coverage. Most people will file their 2014 returns in early 2015 and their 2015 returns in early 2016. Wow.
Gosh.
Oh, I should have looked up what happens if you don't pay. If I'm unemployed, do I have to pay the fee? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Go to jail.
All right. So I wanted to read you those factual pieces right there.
Gosh.
Challenges are mounting for the second year of enrollment in the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. As you know, Republicans gained control of Congress last week. The Supreme Court announced it will consider whether a key feature, subsidies to reduce the cost of insurance, should be available to all Americans and not just those who qualify.
Well, yeah, it should be available to everybody.
My goodness. Yeah, but who pays it? We all pay it.
Yeah, that's right. We all pay
The Obama administration, meanwhile, must simultaneously persuade more than 7 million existing customers to renew and sign up millions more uninsured people.
Gosh.
Consumer confusion is high about this year's enrollment period, which begins November 15th. About 90% of uninsured people surveyed in October by the Kaiser Family Foundation said they didn't know when they could sign up for coverage, and about 51% of the people who tried out federal and state enrollment systems last year said they wouldn't return, according to November 3rd Bankrate.com survey.
Why can't people sign up every day like you do for real insurance companies?
More than 13 and a half.
Have to wait?
More than 13.5 million people registered to use the enrollment systems in 2014. About 8 million finished the process and selected a health plan. Enrollment as of August 15th was 7.3 million people.
Gee.
Let's go to the phone. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. Hey, Robin, when I called, I heard your comment about why can't people sign up like they can every day. You know, since Obamacare came into play, it stopped you and me from going out and trying to find insurance on the private market at lower rates than at any time of the year. They also only have open enrollment.
Really?
So insurance agents can only write insurance at certain times of the year now.
Oh.
I mean, you think of all these insurance agents out there whose livelihood is life insurance.
Right.
They can only write insurance during open enrollment for the Medicare, for Obamacare, and now for private insurance.
Oh, that's
so if I
not
have
right.
Blue Cross Blue Shield privately and I don't like it because I got mad, I have to wait until a certain time of year to rewrite it.
Everybody, huh?
Oh.
Everybody. It's horrible.
Oh.
But I was calling because, you know, I'm not in favor of Obamacare, and I don't know enough about it because that's not my expertise, you know, as health insurance. But the only thing encouraging about it is if you have a pre-existing condition, you're guaranteed to be able to get it if you can afford it.
Yeah, if you can afford it.
If you have like a heart attack, HIV, something that normal companies would never have touched, now you can get it.
Yeah, that's true.
So that is the only thing that I can see that's good about it. But now I haven't priced it to see if somebody with those illnesses, uninsurable illnesses, can afford it.
The subsidy that we read about was $300 subsidy. This is a thumbnail sketch of somebody we read about. $300 subsidy, $100 a month was their part. Okay?
Mm-hmm. But I think their co-pays and deductibles are so outrageous.
And now it goes up. It goes up.
Yeah, it goes up.
Yeah, so now it's going to be
Again,
$150.
I don't know, you know. I mean, I'm
Well,
not versed enough, but
yeah.
I just thought that people for years and years could not get insurance because of
That's
pre-existing conditions.
okay. Well, that's the good side, I guess. But I don't like
But
the
I don't
idea
know, again,
that
if they can afford it.
I don't like the idea of the first thing you called in to tell us that's that the private companies that sell insurance are now prohibited from selling their product unless the government says it's the right time.
Yeah.
Right, and unless like you lose your job or you're losing your insurance. So like I'm on group health right now. If I lost my job, I could apply for it. It's open enrollment for me then. But if you have another carrier and you decide, oh, this carrier stinks, I'm going to go find something else. You got to wait until a certain time.
Oh wow! And so that time
to the livelihood of all those agents.
that time-
they're living 12 months of the year.
Right. That time
Now
must
they can only
coincide.
make their money a couple months of the year, and they better hustle and bustle to get enough to survive. You
Right,
know?
and I'm guessing that time frame is the same time frame as Obamacare.
I'm not sure when it was, but I've talked to a couple health agents, and they didn't think it was going to affect them like this, and they are. Some of them have gone out of the industry.
Oh,
to
my
other
God.
Careers.
All right, Linda, thank you.
a living.
Let me let somebody else speak. Thank you. I appreciate the call.
bye.
Linda works in insurance, by the way.
Yeah, so she
So
knows.
she would know.
Oh, that's horrible.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. Isn't it nice how they delayed this until after the elections to spring all this other additional good news on us?
Absolutely.
That's number one. Number two, the Obamacare being implemented the way it is now, considering all the subsidies and everything else, everything I read is Obamacare is broke before it starts. Right now, they're hitting up Medicare. In other words, taking Medicare funds or funds to future funds to be collected, and taking that money, instead of putting it towards the people that pay into Medicare, it goes towards Obamacare. Now, how unconstitutional, how illegal, and any other thing that you can say that is being done to the American people today, and yet our Congress does nothing.
Well, we'll see how it plays out now that we have some new players. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. President Obama beginning his Asia tour at the annual APEC summit in Beijing. The president saying the U.S. is committed to being in the forefront of global issues.
But whether it's our fight to degrade and destroy the terrorist network known as ISIL, or to contain and combat the Ebola epidemic in West Africa, the one constant, the one global necessity is and has been American leadership.
The president in his keynote address. The U.S. and China, meanwhile, announcing a new visa agreement, making it easier for students and business people to visit each other's countries. Winter has arrived in the upper Midwest. This Eden Prairie, Minnesota resident getting ready.
We heard there was snow coming, and we knew that there was no more procrastination allowed.
Many areas expecting at least a foot of snow, along with rapidly falling temperatures. Fox News, we report, you decide.